Hey YouTube, it's Ashley MPG, and today we're going to see how far we can get with what we've got. And today we've got the new MacBook Pro. This is the 16-inch model, and I just wanted to do a quick unboxing. First, I want to say I've never had anything except a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and so this is my first experience with the 16-inch. I cannot wait. The box just looks so much bigger than what I'm used to. I'm really excited. I work a lot from home, and I really need the screen real estate, so that's why I decided to go with the 16-inch model. All right, so just super excited to see this. We'll go ahead and take the lid off. Wow, it just looks so much bigger than the 13-inch. I'll probably keep saying that over and over. We'll go ahead and lift the MacBook out. So obviously the first thing I'm gonna notice is how heavy it is, so let's just see. Okay, it's substantial. A lot heavier than my 13-inch MacBook Pro M1. That's to be expected because of the size. And let's just go ahead and see what else is in the box, and then we can unwrap this beautiful machine. Okay, so welcome back to MagSafe. I cannot be excited enough for the MagSafe connector to be back. So that's included in the box. And then you have your paperwork. So MacBook Pro paperwork. And if you're interested to know if it has stickers, oh, cool. So this is the first time, and sorry if I'm a noob, but I've never seen Black Apple stickers, so that's really cool. Awesome. Okay, here's your charging brick. We can go ahead and unwrap that. It's beautiful standard Apple. And this is a 140 watt USB-C power adapter, so that you can use with your charging cable. And that's all we have in the box. So let me put this stuff back. We can go ahead and open our cable and then, okay, so I'm glad we went ahead and opened the cable, because in addition to the MagSafe, you have a nicely braided cable, so it doesn't feel like it's as vulnerable to weakness as the previous cable that I did have. Very nice. And now for the moment I've been waiting for since last week. We'll go ahead and open the MacBook. We'll just probably turn it over and pull it off this way. You can see on the bottom of the MacBook, this is a nice touch. It is engraved with MacBook Pro. We'll just continue to unwrap. You can see you have your rubberized feet there to help prevent it from slipping. Again, very substantial weight here. So let's kind of go around the sides first. Goodness, it really is heavy. Okay, so there's your back, that's the hinge. So you have your MagSafe charging, you do have a headphone jack, and you have your USB-C around front here. I gotta say, this feels really solid. It feels like a better material than previous aluminum, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's the form factor or what, but it feels very solid. So again, the front here, and then we'll come around to this side. You have an SD card slot. Guys, I cannot tell you how happy I am that they've included additional ports on a Pro computer. It's just something that's needed. I know they've been working on the design, since their conception, but I do think that for some users, you really do need extra ports, and maybe the computer does need to be a little thicker to accommodate that. So I'm really, really glad to see that. And now that we've gone around all the sides, we can go ahead and open it up and see what we've got here. Okay. Oh, and it just turns right on. Awesome. Hopefully you can see this. We'll go ahead and take this off. Wow. I mean, I've just got to tell you, if you've got a 13-inch and you've never had a 16-inch MacBook, this display is absolutely stunning. Okay, so obviously touchpad is much bigger. Keyboard is a nice size. And I know this is controversial. The only thing I'm sad about here is the touch bar. I honestly used the touch bar a lot. I thought it was really innovative and useful as it adapted to whatever program you were using. The keys would change. But I know some people just like the tactile feel of the keys, and so those are back, and I'll get used to that. I do like the bigger speakers on each side. That's typical with your bigger MacBooks. I've just never had one, so I'm mentioning that. And also you see the notch up here. Now this is going to remind you of the iPhone. So now we have a notch at the top of the display there. But I think that's as far as I'm going to take it here. I'm going to use this MacBook. I'm going to compare it to my M1 Pro. This one has the M1 Pro chip. My previous one has the M1 chip. So I'm going to compare speeds and come back and give you an overall review of this amazing MacBook Pro 16-inch. All right, well, now that you've gone the distance with me, what's a few more steps? Hit like if you enjoyed the trip, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future ones. Thanks for watching.